Okay? They have other requests that sincerely may not augur well for the patients and Nigerian populace. And these are the things that we say, look, you cannot ask for this. These are the things that are necessary for the hospitals. For example, they're asking for consultancy. For you to be a consultant, you must be a medical doctor. After that, you must have gone for another training.
If they go through this, the Wages Commission, do you feel that they could get their demands met and have an adjustment in their salary scale?
Yes, they can. However, our own stand is that relativity must be maintained.
If they can, then how would you interpret that kind of action?
That action will take us back to pre-2014, where the relativity was abrogated. And what we are saying, anywhere in the world, relativity is seen in all the different sectors within the health team. Okay? It is not a Nigeria thing. Health is not about Nigeria alone. Everywhere in the world, there is relativity. Even amongst professionals, there is relativity. So we are not asking or going against them from asking for their legitimate rights. However, when they are asking for things that is going beyond their area of activity, certainly it concerns us and we must talk.
What will you do in an event if the government decides to listen to Joheso and give, oblige their demands?
I'm very sure that this government is very reasonable. They won't do that.
They won't do that?
Yes.
In an event they do, because we understand that the government is in discussion, is in talks with Joheso right now to try to see that this strike is stopped, or should I say discontinued. So if you cannot rightly say, because you're not in the minds of the government,
yes,
you cannot rightly be categorical to say and conclude that the government will not listen to them. If the government listens to them, talking hypothetically now, what else will be your option? Certainly our option is to go to the government and make sure that they maintain the relativity. If they increase their salary... How would you do that?
It's about negotiating and following the circular. When you have circulars that are in conflict, you must be able to interpret it. If the government wants to increase their money, well, good. It's government money. It's negotiation. However, we have had an agreement with the government that says that we must have relativity. Clarify
this for me, because some newspapers are already reporting you as threatening to go on strike if the government listens to Joheso. Is that correct?
Certainly, by the time we were calling off the strike in 2014, by the time we are withdrawing, we left it at a position that this relativity is sacrosanct. Once you touch the relativity, well, you mean that you are in for an action from us.
On what basis do you want to approach this if we get to that point? Because the government is having this discussion with the Joheso Union. Even though the Assembly of Healthcare Professional Association, the AFPA, they are totally against your plans.
You see, when we are talking about duties within the health sector, it's not something that you have to congregate and just decide how it is. You must have something you are following. In Nigeria today, Nigeria must follow either UK standard or follow American standard or Germany standard or France. And I must tell you, Yayale panel, at a time that we have this disorganization within the health sector, the federal government in its own wisdom at that time set up the Yayale panel. They went to the United Kingdom, the United States of America, they went to Germany, they went to France, they went to Australia, they went to other developing countries to assess how the health the relationship are. And they came out with a beautiful report that everybody signed. That is why NMA is asking, let us have the white paper for the Yayale panel. Yayale is not a medical doctor. He's a technocrat. Okay, he's an administrator. And we have so many different technocrats within that place. You see, until the government is ready to put its feet down and do the needful, we'll continue to be in this circle. As it is, the relativity for us is sacrosanct. And we have had an agreement that they said they will do it. If now you're asking for pay parity, then it means that you are not going to follow that circular. So these are the things that are in front of the government. I want to thank the Federal Minister of Health for being bold and telling them that, look, there is nowhere in this world that you have pay parity. between doctors and other health workers.
So some of your members, especially in Ondo State, the doctors there say that they will work 24 hours a day. And that seems to suggest a clear departure from what the NMA wants to do in that event where the government is listening to Johesu with a view to stopping the strike.
No, I think you are placing them, you are missing them.
Correct me if you will.
Yes.
What are they
What they are saying is that Johesu has gone on strike. And their aim is to see that the hospital or the hospital is paralyzed. The doctors are at their duty and they are seeing patients.
Is it sustainable?
Well, it can be difficult, but it's sustainable. At least we have some institutions like UPTA. They had the delivery. They did CS at General Hospital Ikorodu. They did laparotomy today at different places. They are seeing patients. It's difficult, but sincerely, it is about us to think what is the best thing for our patients.
Omas, thank you so much indeed for talking to us, hoping that your strike, if it gets to that point, doesn't happen at all. But I want to thank you so much indeed for talking to us on State of the Nation. The NMA president, of course, Dr. Francis Faduyile, talking to us on State of the Nation. And when we return after these messages, we'll take a look at the court ruling of Senator Omo Agege, who has been reinstated. Join us again.